Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTT3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Coffee for every dude.
Everybody, welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Show. We got Hillbilly, KJ, Cowboy Dan, tcgdude, and mugenfool. Or mugenfool.
Yeah.
However you want to say that. He won't correct you.
Mugenfool. Good morning. Good morning, Cowboy, Hillbilly. And of course, last but not least, Super Fast.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I see tcgdude typed good morning all in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I did. Ooh, I meant to read it in public chat. It's all right. I can redo it. So,
Redo it. Let everybody else know you want to say good morning in the regular chat.
that's right.
I mean,
I'm
unless
do
you're
that
just
right now.
biased.
Oh, well, yeah. How's that?
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
Nope.
That's right. Ooh,
Right.
so, man, yesterday was Halloween. I got a call from tcgdude yesterday. Yes, yesterday, right when trick-or-treaters started coming in the door. So he was talking about he sent some goodies for the auction. We'll see how that goes. See what we get. We'll do an opening on one day. We'll do an opening video, probably a live. What he sent.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. It should get there in a couple days, I hope. I
hope.
Yeah.
It should.
I hope. It gets there in a couple days.
Be right back.
That's right. Oh, we lost Mugenfool.
No, Mugenfool, where did you go?
Sorry, I've been helping Grandma with her. Radio thing. She came in and gave me the code for the radio giveaway thingy.
Oh, okay.
The technician
got to help Grandma out. That's right, technician, the engineer and technician, and all around good guy, Mugenfool.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is. You live with or around somebody who's like a grandparent age to you. They always come to the younger people. Like, I got technology needs fixed. You're young. You must know everything about this.
Yeah.
That's what I run to. I run to my sons, either Derek or Ryan. Just help me out. Go help. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to figure this out.
Well, I get it. The older we get, the harder it is for our brains to work. But thank God we got a platform like YouTube where you can find most of your problems and fixes on YouTube or on Google. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
Google too.
First of all, I just want to state, I don't know about you guys, but the older we get, I'm eternal. I will always be this perfect shade of ink coloring.
Yes, always. You won't age a day. That's right. Should
Right.
happen to all of us.
Welcome, everybody. Super Fast Florida. We're full of old people.
Old people.
Look at our beards. We're gray.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
about
don't
your
look
beard.
at
But
KJ
my beard
Hayes.
is still brown.
Well, that's probably because you're like 30 years old.
Yep.
I have no wrinkles. No wrinkles. Look at my face. No wrinkles right there. All right.
That's right.
This
Mine
is
is
the
white.
perfect
Well,
forever age.
You got eyebrowitis. Eyebrowitis is where you lose your eyebrows the older you get.
Mine are bushy. They're like it's like a forest. You have to thin them out once in a while.
Right. I have to do that too. I got your genetics.
Yeah, sorry.
Like I used to have perfect eyebrows growing up, but when I got older, they started growing every direction. I'm like, what? Yeah. I have to trim them. I have to tend to them, make them look nice for the show.
Right. That's right. You have to look perfect for the show. Beard trimmed, eyebrows trimmed, smile, face clean, hat clean. You know, not like me.
This one getup was given to me by you.
I know.
This shirt, this hat.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, he remembers. His memory's not completely gone, everybody. Yeah.
Not completely gone.
Well, don't worry. I'm following your direction. I'm having memory issues lately. A lot of memory issues where I can't remember things. I got that thing called ICS or ICRS.
Yeah.
It's called I can't remember shit.
That's right. Uh-oh. He said the S word. Uh-oh.
Well, there went our monetization for the day.
Right. Sorry, everybody, you're not getting paid for the labor.
I got good news.
Gag blag it.
Well, I think there's a rule that you don't do it in the first minute, but it's been a minute, so you might still be in the clear.
Kjcowboydan says he got good news.
Yes, my doctor gave me a good bill of health. My nephrologist gave me a good bill of health. And he says they're building a kidney place in the hospital, and maybe next year I could get a kidney.
Cool.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
That's good.
But I got bad news too. I failed my driving test. I took a driving test and I failed it. I ran a stop sign that I didn't see. I mean, it was facing at a weird angle, so I didn't think it was for me. I thought it was for the other cars.
No. That's rough.
Yeah. So now I got to wait for a letter.
Retake it again.
I know, but I got to wait for a letter from the safety office to let me know when I have an appointment. It really sucks.
Yep.
Otherwise, I did pretty good.
It happens.
That's pretty good.
I've only been driving since I was 15. You know, so that's I'm 65 now. I'm 66 now, so you figure out the math.
Yep.
You know, so anyway, I'll get it.
Oh yeah.
I'll get it. It's just crazy. Anyway, enough of me. How about the show?
Driving for 60 years. 50 years. Yeah. Nice. All right. Backwoods Collector. Hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the flow. What about you?
Hello,
on the
Backwoods
go?
Collector.
What's up, Backwoods? What's up, Backwoods?
So I got a story about my get up here. See, kjcowboydan bought me this shirt first, right? He bought this really cool Nintendo 64 shirt for me. And I wore it, but, we weren't FaceTiming like we were, so he didn't get used to the look of the shirt. So he wanted to give me a hat to go with the shirt. And he got me this PlayStation hat. And the only thing he can remember about the shirt is the color.
Yeah, the color, yeah.
Right? And he's like, that must be the same thing. He thought the PlayStation hat was the 64 hat. And don't get me wrong, I love the shirt. I love the hat. I wear the shirt more often than the hat. I wear the hat about every day on the show. But I was like, this is awesome because there's a lot of story behind both the hat and the shirt together. Because if it wasn't for Nintendo 64, there wouldn't be a PlayStation. And I walked Dad through the story a long time ago about how Nintendo was working with Sony to make an extension for the Super Nintendo to have a disc drive, like Sega did with Sega Saturn. But Nintendo pulled out and went with the 64 route, and PlayStation was left alone with this disc drive. And like, well, we got most of the parts for a game console. Let's finish it. And they ended up coming out with the PlayStation, which is now one of the more popular consoles out in the market. And Nintendo and PlayStation are the two top consoles on the market. Xbox used to be on the top, but it's not so much anymore. And with that, that's the flavor. That is flavor for today's topic. Like,
all right,
different things, different
strokes for different
That's pretty
folks.
Cool.
It's interesting. I mean, Superfast knows more of the history of the gaming stations, what they started with. I know what they started with, but I don't know the whole. I mean, I had one of the very first gaming things, which was ping pong. And
King Fizz, what's up?
If you're born in the 70s, then you would know Pong. Well, I'm not born in the 70s, but if you were a young person in the 70s when Pong came out, that was the rage. Everybody had to have it.
Oh yeah.
But it evolved from there. Yep. And you could you could adjust the size, the width of them,
I had my my Atari 2600, and I had Pong. It was the most frustrating game in the world for me, especially once it got to the higher levels, and it started going super fast.
Super fast. You get that super fast.
Yeah. That's why I quit playing that.
Super fast.
Yeah.
My favorite game on the Atari 2600 though was Missile Command.
I got that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I got one for super fast. I just got to get it to him somehow. Yep. When I become rich.
I had that, and I also had Asteroids.
Oh, I love Asteroids.
And another game. Yep, and another game called Pitfall.
Yes, Pitfall was great.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, they came out a lot of stuff in the early 80s. They came out with a lot of, simple games, not compared to today, because the graphics weren't there. I think, I believe that the highest they had back then was 32-bit. And I don't know what they have now, It's probably a different...
more than 32 bits.
The Atari 2600, I believe, was a 4-bit gaming system. And... the Nintendo with the Famicom introduced the 8-bit, but quickly blew out of the water with Sega Genesis.
Yeah. My favorite game was Leisure Suit Larry. What's that?
Sega Genesis actually had a console out before the Nintendo.
Sega Master System.
You know that?
Yeah, yep. I remember
the Nintendo came out, got popular. Yep. The thing Nintendo had, Sega didn't have, was a franchise video game. Like Nintendo came out with Super Mario. They didn't realize it was going to be franchised until later on when they kept on making them.
Oh no, of course not.
Super Mario was put out of the water.
But Sega didn't really make it. I mean, they lasted a couple of years, but Nintendo just ran over them because for one thing, they were cheaper.
Sega the company still exists. Sega the company still exists. They just don't make consoles anymore. They make video games.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
See, you learned something new on the Super Fast Show. Learn something
Super Fast
new.
Show.
Yep. One of my favorite games, though, was actually Pac-Man's. Not
Pac-Man.
Not Pac-Man. Pac-Man's. I'm talking about Pac-Man, Pac-Man Jr., Miss Pac-Man. I like them all.
Wow. You like them all, huh?
I like them all. I had them all.
Shouldn't that be called Pac People? Shouldn't that be called Pac People?
Yep.
Yeah, it should be. Well, you can buy a console now for a couple $100 and get like 100 games or more.
Yep.
kind of like what Superfast has in his house with the tortoises, that console.
Yeah.
Some games
Yeah.
just
For
cost
sure.
way too much because of how rare they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some games cost too much because they're rare nowadays for vintage games. But when you can digitally download a game, I don't think they're rare.
Yeah. I mean, you can download. I mean, I downloaded like Tetris and not Tetris, but I can't remember. I downloaded it, then I deleted it because there's too many ads. Yeah, I had to get rid of it.
I don't like playing
Ads paper.
There's some games I don't like playing on my phone because it's so many ads that come across.
Yeah.
There's so many ads. I'm like, I don't hate. This makes me want to hate the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to pay the engineers. They got to get paid. So
true.
Well, there's a lot behind that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You use ad blocker?
No, I use Misplay, and Misplay. I'm not trying to promote or advertise anything, people, but Misplay. I've in the last 4 years of using Misplay, playing games on my phone, whether I'm in the hospital waiting room or whatever, and I play a game on my phone or whatever. Misplay pays me to play these cheesy ad-supported games in the form of gift cards, and I've redeemed so many Amazon gift cards. I think almost $300 worth of Amazon gift cards in the last couple of years.
Jeez.
Wow,
nice.
Just to play like cheesy match 3 games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
That's nice. And with that, we got to move on to this bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
You know you got it good when you start jamming out to your own songs.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
But we need to start getting towards our focus, which we've been on a pretty good path about the topic of today. But we need to get back to the segments of the day. Hillbilly knows where the segment we're going to. Hillbilly, what's this first segment of the day?
Let me read a card of the day.
Card of the day.
Ooh.
We've had this one before, right?
We got a disgusting.
Haven't we seen this one before?
You might have a long time ago, but this one's being sponsored today because this is one of the cards in the auction.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Aquan Angel of Hope.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Costs 8 mana, 5 and 3 white. Legendary creature. Avacyn Angel of Hope is an 8/8 creature with flying vigilance and indestructible. Another permanent control have indestructible.
Ooh.
If I had a copy of this card, I'd throw it in my Kalia deck. Well, I do have a copy of this card, but it's not my copy. It's the auction's copy.
What color is that? Black?
White.
Or neutral? White?
White.
White?
It's a white card. Yeah, your Kalia is white, red, black, so this would fit in that deck.
Ooh, nice. Aquan Angel of Hope. 8. It's pretty expensive. 8 mana.
Well, with Kalia, you just pop it into play when you attack with Kalia.
Play it for free.
Yeah.
Play it for free. For free. And protect
Nothing is free.
Your deck who you do it is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Woo-hoo. This card's pretty saucy, pretty epic. Pretty spicy.
Thunderous explosion shattered with silver monolith. The Aquan emerged free from her prison at last. Ooh. She's on a mission.
Acronym. You keep it saying Avacyn. It's Avacyn. Avacyn.
Avacyn. I want to say acronym.
Yes.
Acronym.
No, I don't know why. It's Avacyn.
Anderson.
She was She was a important character arc in the Innistrad storyline. Mm-hmm. And she's pretty busted for Commander.
Yep.
All right, now with that, we're gonna roll off into some pictures of the day. Some pictures of the day. Today's Good Mood is sponsored by coffee. Hope you have your coffee. I have my delicious.
I had my coffee. That's right. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy for my tummy.
That's right. Coffee give you that energy that you want. Coffee, everything you need. That slow drip from the coffee pot. Make it hot, tasty, dark, fresh.
You know,
give you
my wife read an article today about how coffee is good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. It's good for you all around.
Yep.
Coffee. Don't go home. Don't leave home without it.
My oncologist actually says that coffee's good for people who are potentially at risk for cancer.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my oncologist just charging me. That's all.
I did not know that, man. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
It's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
the next picture of the day. The next picture of the day was brought to us by Captain Waffles. I believe this is the one by Captain Waffles. Yeah. Never fight a dinosaur. You'll get Jurassic kicked.
Oh,
nice.
You get Jurassic.
That's a Dilophosaurus in the picture, everybody. Notice it doesn't really have a frill because they have never found a frill in the fossilized record of a Dilophosaurus.
Well, it could have just been flesh and no bone. So,
right, there's been bits of flesh and skin flakes. They were able to tell the color of dinosaurs and stuff. But on Dilophosaurus, as you've seen in Jurassic Park, the dinosaur that killed Nedry, they put a frill on it and it spit like stuff on it. They spit like a poison.
Oh
fluid.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, two things is the fluid spitting thing's never been like discovered. That was added for the movie. The frill thing was never discovered. That was added for the movie. So as we know of right now, this is the closest accurate depiction of a Dilophosaurus just standing up straighter like a human.
Well, when they doing experiments on those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, mutating them or something like that?
Well, they've what do you call the word? They've gone back and retconned. They retconned the storyline, saying they use frog DNA, they use different DNAs to make dinosaurs, so anything could happen. But that was not in the original film. Then they use frog DNA. So
that would explain
why in Jurassic World.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Right. That's why in Jurassic World they talked about using different DNAs, and in the games using different DNAs to bring back dinosaurs because they're modifying dinosaurs. So because their whole depiction is they don't have feathers and they don't do this, scientifically engineered to be like the way they are. They've made it where the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park are the dinosaurs the way they are because genetic and engineers use different DNA types to build these dinosaurs. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, by them doing those experiments, that probably explains why they look different, why they didn't look right. Or that's what my mind is going on that.
Yeah. This is Hillbilly. What is SFT for dinosaur? Probably the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
The Rex. Everybody's favorite dinosaur is the Rex. Because it's
the next picture.
Big feet. Next picture.
The next picture. I found this on Google. So what I do, I drink coffee, I love my cat, and I know things.
Yeah, that's funny.
Saw this, had to use it.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Kind of looks like super fast a little bit.
It's
Love his cats and his coffee. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he knows things.
It's both a it's both a curse and a blessing. My coffee's richer than my bank account.
Here.
No.
What a terrible situation. Terrible situation.
Right? It's funny. It's funny. But now the next picture was shared to us by KJ. Yes. I had to share this picture. He might not agree with it, but oh, so cute.
Oh.
All right. So yesterday, you guys heard me talking about the kitten that I'm going to be abducting. It's this. So far, its mama is baby Kate, and she's been bringing her kittens by regularly. But now, this little floof ball has been jumping up in my window every morning, demanding food. I almost caught him and brought him inside because I was just getting ready to feed my cat and then give the outdoor cats the leftovers from yesterday, and I see this poking its head through my little window while he, stealing some food. I almost caught him.
Almost caught him. Well, I can tell you, once you catch him, he needs a bath.
My wife feeds the cats. We have feral cats out. We have 3 of them. She feeds them every morning. We have 2 black cats and a black and white cat. I don't. We don't
What is
have
the name of this cat that you want to abduct?
We haven't officially given it a name yet, but there was some good suggestions in chat yesterday. Cane Shaker and a few other people threw out some potential names that we might use. I'm also thinking about if I do catch or not catch, but lure into my abode this little child of a kitty. If we do, we're going to have a little contest maybe on the Discord page and let the Discord chat choose the name.
I think it looks like a Garfield.
It does look like Garfield.
Looks like a mad kitty. Looks like a mad kitty meow out of me.
Looks like it's hungry.
You'd have to be mad to live with KJ.
Exactly.
That's right. Franken cat.
Franken cat.
I think it looks. But I do think it looks like a Garfield.
Yeah.
It is a Garfield kind of cat. Well, it's not exactly a Garfield kind of cat. Same color though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not eating lasagna, so I don't know.
Lasagna. Oh no. That's cute. Now, if you out there in chat land have a picture you want to share with the show and be on the show and get a shout out, you can do that. So in Discord, if you're part of Discord, you can participate in the show by sharing your picture of the day. Same with the question of the day, which we're rolling on to right now. Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day. The question of the day today is going to be brought to us by AI Samuel Jackson. Let's see what he has to ask.
If you could incorporate one mother effing hobby into a video game, what would that game be about?
Ooh.
Household chores.
That's not a hobby.
Household chores. That's funny.
Well, they kind of got that with
Hillbilly, sit down, but that game exists.
I would incorporate looking for. It's not new. I mean, it's old, but I'd incorporate looking for a rare record, and you have to go search for it and do that. And it's hard.
So what if they made a game? What if they made a game like the trading card company game they just did, where you open packs and you sell trading cards? What if they made a record store game where you buy old records and you sort through them, and when you find rare ones, you put them on the shelf for lots of money?
Vintage radio shop, vintage record shop simulator.
Right?
That's right. Well, yeah, it's I mean, a lot of the rare expensive records are out of my genre. I don't hunt for them because I don't like the music, but a lot of them are from the 40s and 50s blues and bluegrass and stuff like that. There, some of them really like Hank Williams records. There's a couple rare ones out there, and because he's been around for a while. He's not around now, but he started doing records in '40s. I love his music, man.
There are a lot of games out there in the simulator market that are doing like simulator, like TCG Shop Simulator. There's Arcade Management Simulator I downloaded the other day, and there's even a bus driving simulator. So I'm pretty sure that you can get have somebody who makes these sims absolutely make one that's geared towards collecting those as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's Sibley says that incorporate a craft game. Nice.
That's right.
But yeah, and
I came up with the question of the day, but I'm not going to say it till I put it on Discord.
Go.
All right.
So what I would do for a game. Oh, sorry.
I was about to say one thing that makes some records rare is the fact that it didn't sell well originally, so people got stuck with copies and threw away a lot of copies, and now they're hard to find if people want them.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, KJ, you were going on.
Yeah, a lot of people have like unusual hobbies, and I think if you were to do a game about hobbies, it should be a game about something like highly unusual. Like, I don't know, you have like a guy who collects mayonnaise jars and puts heads in them or something. I don't know. But it just needs to be like I want something that's going to catch my attention. And if you're going to make a game about hobbies, while a lot of people are going to be, that's my bag right there. I will play TCG Shop Simulator all day long. But for me, give me something a little out there, give me like the most unusual hobby that you could possibly imagine and put it in a game.
How does this one sound? Because I know it's a game. How about barn flipping? Like going to barns and flipping what you can find in the barn?
Yeah, that's not a bad day. Like,
that exists as a game.
That's like American Pickers.
Like you could basically make an American Pickers style game, and you go to barns, old sheds and shacks, and you find treasures and you flip them on the market.
Yeah, actually,
once you get to a certain level,
that's
when you get to a certain level, a TV crew starts calling you.
Yeah, there's a lot of what I think is a rare one. Some people collect buttons, shirt buttons.
Right.
My sister-in-law collects teapots.
All right. Happy dang black day, Braden or Brandon.
Brandon, good morning.
Yeah, buttons are still collectible, but like not like a lot of people are not into crafting clothes anymore, so the demand for buttons are not that high anymore. But they're still unique, and there are people who still collect them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bottle caps. I used to collect. Coca-Cola bottles and cans. I got rid of a lot of them because I didn't have the room for them. But I got. I used to collect that stuff.
I would find it kind of hard to turn a hobby into a video game.
Video game,
really?
I mean, yeah, because some hobbies you can't.
You can't.
Let's see. No, I wouldn't say that because my video game idea will probably blow your mind out of the water.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. I know they can do this, but what I would do for a hobby is I would actually make a Magic the Gathering tournament game where you actually judge at tournaments. You run the entire tournament yourself, and everybody's fighting against each other with their decks. You're the judge. You're the rules lawyer. You're the one who chooses certain decisions in the game of how games will go, and you get to select the first place winner. you have to run the entire event shop. It'd be like card game simulator, but it'd be more like tournament simulator. Then you go from one venue and you follow up from the RCQs from the beginning all the way up to the World Championships. And each level of game gets harder because not only is there more people, but there's more rules for Magic's Gathering to follow. But as part of the game, you can actually sit in someone's place and play their deck to help figure out what they're doing. Let's see what kind of decks are being played. You can play like player 1, player 2's deck out of like hundreds of people. You get to sit down. You can watch their games. You can sit down and watch their games as they're playing to see which decks are in the system that people are playing, because the game will actually happen. And at the end, now of all judging, because you'll have people saying judge, rules question, stuff like that. And you get to select the answers for the rules questions. And at the end, you have a blast because you judged the whole tournament yourself.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah, totally blow your mind. Right, like
so you can judge it and play it at the same time.
Well, yeah, you play it, and when someone has a rules question, you have to get up from your seat, let the player who's actually playing in the game play their game. You have to walk away and answer a rules question. So imagine it's kind of teaching you how to be a better Magic player by judging events, but I'm asking you questions that only good players would know. So if you actually answer a question wrong, it will tell you what the correct answer is, right?
So
think of it as an extensive training module. People will get into that.
Yep.
I'm kind of perplexed about that, but it sounds like a very interesting game. I mean, to be the judge and then be able to get in there and play, and then someone has a question, you got to get up, stop playing for that player. The player gets back in, then you go to solve a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
What are the rules?
You got to solve a conflict.
So you'd have to know all the rules that WotC put out there, right?
Well, that'd be the
the game will teach you.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. No, you wouldn't have to know the rules because the game will teach you
the rules.
And we have different difficulties. So like if I have like an easy mode will teach you, and then medium or hard will have you teach you, but also give you different points. But easy mode would be won't do that,
right?
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for each tournament, you'll select your for each tournament you'll select your difficulty by the prize support. Easy difficulty be a smaller prize support. For harder difficulty, the prize support for the winners will be bigger, like cash value, not real life cash value. And I think this kind of game would be very popular. I mean, if Power Wash Simulator can be very popular, I think a game like this could be very popular and have its own struggles.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I bring up a lot of questions, because if you have an advanced player, someone's been playing like 30 years, and someone who's been playing, two weeks, and someone's playing 2 weeks when you join a tournament. Would that sound logical to you? I mean,
no, actually, no, because they want to join. They can play the game too to learn how to play the game.
Yeah, but you don't. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm still a brand new player, and I wouldn't jump in a game like I'd play it, but because it's just a game. It's not real.
Yep.
But
the game Tortoise is talking about, to me, it would teach a new player, the rules. It would also teach a new player how to play the game.
Yeah. Right. I've learned a lot. I mean, I've only played like 5 games, but maybe a little more. But I've learned a lot about how things work and how the mechanics of the game work. And I've never played Arena because I don't understand it. I'm sure I could do a side talk with Hillbilly because he's a master at it. But But as far as Commander goes, I've done some live stuff and I've learned a lot. Because the guys helped me. Because I missed
Right.
I missed a lot of stuff. But anyway, back to your game. Your game would be good for everybody.
Yep.
I think it has some merit. If someone actually took the time to design the game like that, that would be a very popular game, like the Card Shop Simulator. It'd be different. People like that.
So how you gonna do that and do the show and do your chores and take care of mama? How you gonna do the game? And are you gonna design the game? This year?
It's just a hypothetical, Kooky Dude.
This is hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how are you going to design your game, Dude?
I don't know.
Design your game?
Well, I know how I'm going to design kjcowboydan's game. I'm going to design it for him by hiring a freelance video game creator who doesn't want to get paid in anything other than my respect for making a game for kjcowboydan. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna make a vintage record shop simulator, and we're going to get that guy who wants to make a game for free.
Right.
That's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna slave labor works.
Slave labor works.
Come on.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. Supervised daughters is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
All right, now back on topic, right? We've always been kind of on topic. There's a lot going on in the video game industry in the whole world. A lot of people seeing like companies merging with each other. They're seeing layoffs. They're seeing the influx of the job market of people looking for the same kind of jobs when it comes to video games. But as the consumers, we are having fun playing their video games. But what kind of games are we playing? Are we even finishing any of our games that we start? What kind of gamers are we nowadays? Like nowadays, what kind of gamers are we? Are we satisfied with the video game market? The selection of games they offer is sometimes too much. Sometimes it's hard to find the game you want. What's going on in our lives, the video game market? So, the video game market, like I was watching an interesting show last night, which brought up this topic today, and I'm like, this is a good non-magic topic that everybody has their toes in somewhere.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They have their toes in somewhere. They dip their toes somewhere in the market of video gaming. And the whole conversation was like the video game market's kind of on the decline, but it's not really budging too much. There's been a lot of companies buying each other out and like laying off a lot of people, and a lot of the people being laid off are like, this company has a legal team, this company has a legal team. We don't need legal team A when we have legal team B, so we're going to let go of that. We have a designer team, so we're going to just let go of designer team A and just keep designer team B or whatever. It's been a trade-off because what people are really doing are they're buying real properties. They're buying the properties of a company more than they are buying the company when they merge because people are trying to get into that franchise kicks. Like notice how Xbox doesn't have much of a franchise that doesn't share other consoles, whereas Sony has franchises that are Sony console only. I mean, Xbox has Halo, but there's not a lot of games that come to my mind in particular that's Xbox exclusive that I wish I had. Where in PlayStation, I have all the games I have, and I know all the games they do have. And most of the most popular games today are cross-platform compatible or on different consoles altogether, like Call of Duty. Also you have what's that game where you play for free? It's a shooter game and you build walls and stuff.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Oh, I was thinking Minecraft, so it's Fortnite.
You got guns in Minecraft unless you mod them in.
Yeah, Minecraft is actually a game that's on every console and cross-platform compatible.
Yep.
Yeah, and those are games that are not exclusives, right? But like, I've gone through countless games for the PlayStation and Nintendo, and there's a lot of BS games that are just being tossed out there on PlayStation. There's a lot of stupid games on Nintendo if you're a waifu fan and love stupid little, I don't know how to say it, make some more inappropriate games that are just stupid for people who are strung on these kind of games. And so the market's really horrible for games. I know Nintendo's doing like the best out of all the consoles right now because they offer like the better games for like longevity.
Yeah.
When it comes, because they're not buying up every company. Like PlayStation's struggling a little bit, but they have the more fan loved games than Xbox does. But who knows? Who knows? So that's about the extent of my knowledge. That's about the extent of my knowledge on the whole thing going out, right? Going forward, like that's the extent of my knowledge. I know the video game industry is kind of hurting. The love for games is kind of slowing down for the community. There are people who only play certain games. In fact, I know for a fact my son is gone and started playing more of the older games than the newer games most of the time because the older games bring more enjoyment, where the newer games just feel like a copy of an older game. Like, how many times can you make Black Ops and make it feel new, fresh? Not really much. There's not much they're really doing. They're just adding different levels. They could be DLCs for all you care, you know?
Yeah. That's
So-
very hot.
It's not like the Call of Duty story lasts that long.
Well, don't they have a new one coming out?
Right.
Call of Duty Black Ops or something?
Yeah.
Black Ops
Yeah,
6.
it just came out. Black Ops 6. They just released a thing. Everybody's playing the zombies version of that. Like Call of Duty. You're right. There's not much in the line of storylines. So much, in fact, that I think that virtually shooter games that are based off of wartime battle and whatnot, we've run out of storylines that we're creating now fictional instances. Part of the reason why you don't see as many like Ghost Recon games, they had as many Ghost Recon games as Tom Clancy wrote books for, but now you're not seeing those as often anymore. And when you do see somebody make one of these first-person shooter games, it's all action, no storyline, and that kind of bothers me. I'm like a lore kind of guy. Am I satisfied with where games are going? When it comes to your ability to write a story, I say no. Seems like game devs are less concerned about the lore and story of a character or a game or what's going on. And okay, let's just get right into the battle. And this has been a thing, a problem for me since the Halo games. It's like the Halo games have very little lore. You have to go into the extended media, the books, the TV series, the CG movies, in order to get the extended lore. Otherwise, you're just going right into the action, and I don't like that. I like to play a game for the more than just the action entertainment.
Okay, then I got a series for you, then, KJ. You want a game that has a lot of store trails game? I just beaten the first one. I started playing the second one. I'm only on the first chapter of the second one, but that game has a lot of lore to it.
Yeah, like last time I played Oregon, you said Oregon Trail, right?
No,
I got dysentery
the Trails
last time.
series. The Trails series, not Oregon Trail. I'll see
Sorry, KJ died of
dysentery. I'll see something on Discord about this series. Okay.
All right.
Oh, absolutely.
So one of the problems facing the video game industry right now, like the reason why they're letting go of more people than like the teams I talked about that are like, they really don't need duplicate teams. One of the problems is cost of games has gone up. Now you have to pay the people who design the games. You have to pay the people for the voice acting, the programmers, the graphic designers, everybody. But the cost of games have gone up just in general. Like sometimes like movie budget, like billions of dollars for certain games. Like some companies did games. I can't remember the company in particular. So I'm just going to say some companies are designing paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars for a video game just for it to fail on the market because it's just basically kind of a cookie cutter let down kind of game. It's like the profit margin of the game. Now, one thing that spiked up the game industry, and someone said the game industry is trying to correct itself with these layoffs and stuff that's going on, and it's one of the reasons why we're having a hard time finding good games that we appreciate. Is that COVID hit and people got stuck at home, and the game industry just spiked, and they ended up hiring more people to design games and stuff, and they were doing really good for a moment. And there's more to the history when games spiked, but we're going to use COVID time, the C19 era, and in this era, they hired a lot of people. Games are booming, and a lot of titles are being shifted. Now, people are back to the regular everyday lives, right? Their regular everyday lives, working jobs, and they're not playing video games as much because they're having date nights with their wife, taking care of the family, taking care of the regular responsibilities. They're not at home playing video games anymore. So the video game industry is kind of correcting itself, saying, okay, we had the spike that we thought was going to last forever, but it's not lasting forever. It's like Magic the Gathering. When C19 hit, they thought it was going to be, this whole shift was going to be like forever now. Like, they realized how big their company was worldwide, nationally, that they thought they could reach that, and they overextended each other, and now they had to correct themselves, and now we're seeing the reminiscences of that. So things are trying to correct themselves, but at the same time, how many bad games do we need? How many bad games do we need to see? How many games need nudity in it? Like, nudity shouldn't really be a game. Should be better than the nudity, right?
Yep, I agree there.
And I mean that. Like a game doesn't need nudity to be good. Just make the game good.
Right.
Well, Tetris had so much nudity.
Right. The only time I've seen nudity in a game, and I thought it was all right placed because it was the only spot in the game where it was the first God of War game.
Fair.
Like, it passed it. It was just showing you a part of the storyline, and that was it. Nothing else. No more. Right?
Oh.
Wait. I'm trying to think because I think not the last you shoot, Larry, but the last one before that had a at least if you got the European coffee, it had a lot of nudity in it. It was a code.
Oh my lord!
Yeah,
nope.
It wasn't that great.
No,
see, I have
I don't download my games from different sites. I usually get them from the main source.
Yeah, I have a firm belief that if you need to add certain things, nudity or things that distract away from your storyline, it means you don't have a storyline. If you have to go full on action all the time. Now, I know a lot of people are like getting mad at me for this. I know my DMs are going to explode yet once again today because I'm saying blasphemous things. But if you need a game that has all these extras that distract away from why are you playing the game, what kind of enjoyment are you going to get from this that you can't get from pulling out that old Nintendo, which didn't have any swear words, didn't have any nudity, it was just straightforward gameplay that had a storyline, had a reason to start from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. You got, if you're throwing all this extra stuff in there, that means your creativity level is very low, in my opinion.
Right. No, I agree. I agree, because there's a times where it's not needed, and they just put it in there like, this is the scene. Oh, does this catch your attention? Maybe I'll keep playing the game longer. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe there'll be not. It's like, that's just stupid.
Yep.
Just stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm not a game player. I mean, I played, with super fast. What was that game? I can't remember.
We played Jurassic World.
We played with the other
Evolution.
one. Yeah, and
Minecraft?
Yes. We played that one. But all these companies are making kind of the same games. I mean, right? I mean, one company makes a shoot 'em up game, and the other game
Well, that's
makes
because of the cookie
a,
cutter. That's because of the cookie cutter.
yeah.
Oh,
And then
now one
they got
company
the.
makes the shooting game.
Well, I know, but there's
Every
different
company makes a
companies,
shooting game.
and then you got the
Mhm.
cars. What was that? They got the cars where you hijack the cars, and I don't know.
Grand Theft
I've
Auto,
only
you
Yeah,
can
seen.
Grand
take it
Theft
out.
Auto.
I don't.
Grand-
Uh, I
Yeah,
don't know what.
there's different genres in a game, is what you're breaking it down to. There's different genres. Like you
Right.
have the Grand Theft Auto genre, you have the fighter genre, the shooter genre. Like, because every company makes these kind of games, they just make their version of the game. They make
Right.
their benefit of the game. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
where's the new concept? I mean, what would be the new thing that is different
But
from all?
right now, the new thing right now the new thing going on, it's been happening for a couple years now, is simulator games. People are
Yeah.
loving the simulator games, like real life simulators. Like there's a
Mhm.
chore simulator, there's a snow plowing simulator, there's a
There's
simulator
a,
for mowing your lawn. Yeah.
there was a job simulator that came out a while
Wow.
back, but that's
Yep,
VR
there's a
only.
couple
So we're
different job simulators. You got your gas station simulator. You got your ski area simulator thing game.
yeah.
They have different simulator games. Simulator games are the big thing. There's a simulator game where you're building your own business from the start, where you're actually crafting things. And you have to craft it from the inside out. You got to design your building and
Nice.
everything. Simulator games are a thing where people are playing around with ideas of like, what if I did this for a living, but without actually having the risk of losing your entire investment. You're just buying and playing a video game.
Yep.
Car wash simulator. I mean,
I
holy
mean,
cow, that game's very.
they had. God, my memory's so bad.
I
They
love
had
Power Wash Simulator. It's so pleasing. Oh,
They had Sim City. I like that game. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's still
Right,
on.
they're still going on with SimCity, and guess what they did with SimCity? They put nudity in it because it's the same game over and over again, so they had to do
I
something
mean,
different.
Yep.
I
That
put
was stupid.
the last one I had was SimCity 2000, which I got for my birthday in 2000, and that
Yeah.
was a great
Yeah.
game. I know they had
Very
other
much
ones
it's
before
classic.
that. That was a great game. And the only game I play today, which is a simulated game, which I would really love to get if I could afford it, would be the NASCAR, where they had you actually sat in a bunch of screens where you could see 3D and you have to drive it, shift it, and that's a game I
They
would like.
probably have one for the VR system, or there will be.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
doubt
mean,
it.
wouldn't
VR
doubt it.
is pretty good.
Yeah, probably.
Right, so
I mean,
now-
I don't have.
So now back more on topic. We're back on topic, right?
Right.
What kind of like Hillbilly last game they really played that was not Magic was Diablo, but Mugenfool and KJ have been dabbling their toes more into different games. In fact, KJ is about to experience games in a different light because it's been a while since he played game, and all of a sudden he got Elder Scrolls 5.
yeah. Pretty much. I was just gifted 3 games in the last 4 days by a few of our friends and also one of our viewers. So awesome. Thank you. Also, I just got accepted into a beta test program for a sandbox game designed for streamers.
Nice.
It's a game, it's a sandbox, and it's also set up as a VTuber suite. It's called the Mikoverse, and I'm going to be beta testing this game.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
That's
That's
good.
pretty cool. I mean, one game that became popular was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yep.
Like it just
yeah.
popped up last
I
year.
love Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, never played it, but I've seen it. I mean, seen
You've
it.
seen
I
it.
love that game.
You loved it. You've seen it. Yeah. So there's a lot of things, but like a lot of the games, and maybe I'm aging out of the popular franchise games because like Mortal Kombat, like I play Mortal Kombat 1 and I find it ridiculously weird because not only do you have different versions of one character to play, but now you can upgrade your character slowly as you play and craft the perfect fighter. Whatever happened to the original, the idea where you got your fighters, you pluck. Like, why do you have to craft everything? Whatever happened to having a game that was complete from the beginning to the end, where you don't need DLC to fix shit?
Right.
I don't know.
They just try to make the games better, but sometimes you don't need to fix what's not broken.
I think it all has to do
Well,
with the green dollar. You know, they got
the
a
green dollar, right?
green or whatever country you're in.
You know, one company is not about the green dollar. They take the money they get, but one company that's been making games, who's had a game that's so successful they've never had to make extra money on it for DLCs, is Minecraft.
Yep.
Yeah.
I kind of like that game.
I'm just about to say, could you do? If you went back and played Minecraft, there's so much different about the game, you'd have a hard time getting back into it. But it's still a popular game that's had many updates.
Yeah, it's been around for a long, long time. You know, it's been around about 25 years now, right?
2007.
2007.
25. That's about right. So a little bit longer than 25.
Wow.
Yeah, it came out in 2007. I was just going to say with what you were saying about Minecraft, it is also one of the longest running sandbox games that when it comes to getting updates and keeping its player base happy without having to add things that distract from it. And Minecraft actually has a storyline if you play the game to play the game.
Yeah,
it has a beginning and an end.
There is a storyline.
There's a
My wife and I
storyline.
have actually beat the game. Well, we cheated through creative mode, but we got everything we needed to go back to the survival mode and beat the game.
Yeah.
Just so I could see the ending. It was pretty good.
That's true. Yeah.
I love all the mods you can do for on PC for
So if I was going to go get it'd probably take me 2 hours of updates because I haven't played it for a couple years. I mean, I got
probably a good amount of updates. But not only that, last time you played, there wasn't a Bedrock edition. You have to relearn the game.
Yeah, probably.
So, other than Minecraft, what other games have you finished lately? Because I'm bad at finishing games anymore.
Yes. I mean, I've been like that. The thing with sorry, go ahead, Dude.
The game that I had to play with Doom. I love Doom. It's an old game. I mean, but I had to use the cheat codes to go to the end and beat it, because without the cheat codes, you'd never beat it.
So there's a lot of games I started in my life that I never finished, and I can't remember all the titles. One of them being Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, I started never finished. But like right now, I'm trying to play games until I finish them. Like Time Capsule, a friend of the channel has sent me 4 PlayStation 4 games, and right now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which is one of those games. And there's times I'm not playing the game, but I'm trying to complete the game. Right now I'm in a boss mode that's kicking my butt, like fighting a boss. But I'm trying to complete my games now because I want to play games, especially if they're good games. But one thing I think that's ruining the video game industry, probably ain't hurting their wallets, but it's hurting the video game industry, is the ADHD level of people and phone games. The games that are mindless and take you away from strategy and make you play stupid color pairing matching things and just tapping your screen to do an attack type thing, and stuff like that. I think phone games are kind of ruining the industry as a whole for what is a video game. And like some games are old school. Like I heard they're bringing back StarCraft, as a mobile phone
Yeah.
game, and I could totally see that working.
Cool.
I will play StarCraft on my phone 100%. Absolutely.
Well, that's what
Right.
people want the games on their phone, because if they go like KJ said, is that he goes to a doctor's appointment where he's waiting in the lobby. He can play his game while he's waiting. So I think a lot of people do that. They just play the games while they have downtime to go do something else.
See, while that is a fact, and I do that, and one of the things that, in my opinion, are killing the video game market is the handheld gaming devices nowadays, particularly phone and tablet handheld gaming. Back in the day, handheld gaming was like console gaming, where you didn't have to worry about in-app purchases. You didn't have to worry about in-app commercials, and every 30 seconds with phone games and these handheld games nowadays, every 30 seconds you got some sort of sponsorship being tossed your way. And so I firmly believe that's what's killing the gaming industry. You want to make money off of me 6 times. You want me to pay for your subscription. You want me to download the game on my phone. You want me to watch the commercials every 30 seconds of gameplay. I get commercials. And then from there, you want me to purchase these things that I need to purchase in order to beat a level. You're not giving me a game. You're just giving me an excuse to open my wallet. And I think that's what's killing the gaming industry as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, I agree with
that. Imagine that slipping into the real console games, where, like, what if you're playing a game and it's rigged to the internet, and you actually walk by a TV in someone's house and there's actually a real live commercial playing on that your character gets stuck watching a bit of?
They've tried ads into gaming before, but every gamer that played that game revolted against the game, and they had to take it out.
Yeah, I think that was a PlayStation issue last year.
I think it was on NBA 2K game though.
Yeah.
But
The NBA 2K did it. PlayStation, though, is doing it with their, and I think they're still doing it, and people are complaining about it, with the free downloadable games that you can download to your PlayStation 5. Their app support, their advertisement and in-app supported.
Wow.
Right. And that's because they need the money to make these big, expensive games. And look, it won't bother me. Say I'm playing Gran Turismo and I'm driving a car and I actually see billboards with real life ads. That wouldn't bother me. But making me watch a 30-second ad, that would bother me.
Yep.
Yeah.
That bothered me too. I mean, yeah, if you buy a game, if you get a game for free, I understand that you're going to get ads to pay for it. But if you buy a game, there should be no ads at all.
Well, yes.
One of the things I really want to put in here that really hurts the video game industry is a lot of companies that sell video games, like Steam, will try to sell the game. If it doesn't do well, they'll lower the price. A lot of the games that are being sold are not being bought for full price, so it's hurting the profits of the company.
Right.
It absolutely is. But I think that's been a problem even with back in the day when you used to buy your cartridges and your CDs for the games. If a game doesn't sell, they're obviously going to mark it down in order to get either someone to buy it or clear their shelves. Otherwise you're going to have a land full of ET cartridges from Atari sitting in a landfill, and because nobody wanted to buy it.
Be dug up years later, and people are like, look, I got a collectible.
I mean,
well, back in the day, we used to share our games too. And like how I got my games from Time Capsule, he played those games. Now they're mine to play.
Yep.
That's taking sales away from the company, but at the same time, it's a product. Like I can never afford those games.
Yeah.
Like $40 to $60 for a game is expensive for me. So I'm enjoying the fact I get to play games like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep. Horizon Zero Dawn.
But like, there's so much I play. There's a bunch of stuff that plagues the internet and the game company with ads and stuff. There's a lot of things like corner cutting when it comes to profits. They're trying to figure things out. Things are trying to correct, but still, it is time that we find ourselves back to
hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep. Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the
Hillbilly will play boosters in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight, flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Dad, blind it.
Hello.
Alrighty, got us a pack. Oh, got a spirit token. Correct skull. 40.
Nice.
You got a Rashka's Carnival foil. 2 foils in that. Ghostly dancers.
Oh,
Love that artwork.
That was a nice rare.
Yeah, it
Pretty
was.
cool.
Worker folk thrasher.
Nice.
Crabbling skull crab.
Oh, that's funny.
Commune with evil. Dustborn's domination. Spectral snatcher. Got a room. Motoring gym and weight room. Tunnel surveyor. Flash blower. Rag playmates. Jump scare. Piranha fly. Yeah, that is it. Three rare. I believe this is a 3 rare pack because our land's common.
It's a foil.
Yeah, it's a foil. We got two foils in the deck.
Yeah, and alternate art rare.
Yep.
All right, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, first of all, I want to address something. Someone keeps disliking my videos before they even watch the video, so you're just disliking to move it. I don't know why you're doing that. Kind of disheartening, but at the same time, I kind of don't care. But I'm just bringing it up because why? You can just like the video. It's still there. It's still good. But with that, we're going to start going into the shill section. We're going to shill with mugenfool.
Hey, everybody. Don't got nothing to plan to record today, but I might. And if I do, I'll post it in Discord, SFG's Discord and stuff. Thank you.
Sure. Yep. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. We're on the cartoon head in the jar. We got KJ.
Here he is.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope you guys are being good heads in chat today. So on the 8th, we are going to have a. We'll start with Jess's birthday. Sorry, on December the 6th, we're going to be doing Jess's birthday. A little bit of Jaxbox games. We're going to be doing a little bit of other stuff. We got some special fun stuff that's going to be exclusive to that episode of Procrastinating Across the Ocean. Also on December the 8th, if you watch our show, you're going to be able to see that we're going to be doing a pack cracking episode. It looks like it might be even a series of pack cracking episodes that are going to be talking about etiquette and pack cracking tools and much more. We're going to have guests like Backwoods and Twiddler's Place and a few others, Mr. and Mrs. Roboto, and a few of our friends from the Whatnot channels as well. talking about pack cracking. It's going to be a series now. So watch for that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, follow me on Twitch where you can subscribe to me and watch some of the fun content that we got in store for you.
Don't show your blue sky.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, I just got a Blue Sky account. If you guys want to follow me over there, I haven't really done much with it yet, but it is Twitter, but it's not. I'm also on Twitter. Just hit 501 followers on Twitter. Yay, me.
Yay, you.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? X now? Twitter X?
I refuse to call it that.
You
He
refuse. Okay.
calls it X. He still calls it Twitter.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right. Now we're gonna roll on to MTG Hillbilly.
What's up, everybody? Alrighty, we are at 689 subs. Woo! Which is great, awesome.
Wow, good.
Make sure you like the videos. I mean, dislikes. Heck, why dislike a video when it ain't even started? You don't even know what the video is about. But anyway, please check the video out first. But anyway, make sure you help make sure you help the content creators out by liking the streams. If you're liking the streams, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to them. And also, after they're streamed over, come on back, leave a comment. If you dislike the video, tell that content creator in the comment. Tell him what he did wrong. Well, I'm sure they'll respond back to you to see if they can maybe fix the issue. And but anyway, I will be streaming again probably around 2 o'clock today. Might be a little late, maybe on time, because I do have to go out in the rural world and give some money away. Unfortunately,
Pay bills.
Other than that, I'll see everybody this afternoon.
All right. And now with that, we're on to kjcdude for the song of the day. If you got a song for the day,
I do. It's off of this album. Faith No More.
Faith No More.
And the song of the day is Caffeine. We all know about that. So it's the song of the day is Caffeine. And that's it for me. I'm going to pass it on to the one and only Superfast.
Superfast Tortoise. What's up? It's the Tortoise who's going to have an F&M tonight. We're going to try to get an F&M game tonight. Friday Night Magic. Right. Woo-hoo. Yeah. We're going to play some F&M tonight. We're going to get some game going. I know Hillbilly plans on being there, me being there, so we're going to look for 2 more. Play some fun Commander tonight. That's the goal. At 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we're going to be playing that. Whoa. With that, I want to thank you, everybody, for watching. I want to thank you, everybody, for being here. Please like the video. Leave a comment. If you're rewatching this after the live, leave a comment. Your thoughts about today's topics, what you have to say. If you had a thought process you want to share it with us in the comments. It'll be awesome. I'll respond back. I always love responding back to comments. Yes. Come on. Like the video. Just like the video. It's so simple. Just the thumbs up. Not the thumbs down. The thumbs up. But if you really enjoyed the topic, share this video with a friend, with a group, Facebook it, Discord it, just share it. But with that, I want to thank you, Hillbilly, KJ, kjcowboydan, and mugenfool for being here. Everybody in chat, like Core, I know Cane Checker is in here just watching in the background. And I want to thank Mrs. Hillbilly, Backwoods Collector, and everybody else who jumped in to chat today to enjoy the show. Thank you for being here, all 9 of you. You'd be awesome, be amazing, and I want to remind you guys that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and make someone's day brighter today. And with that, my friends, play wise.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast daughters, it's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shall some go. The daughters play. He's the one to watch the king of MTG play.